It is New Year's Eve morning. I'm about to go drive a little while. Um, but before I do, I guess I should kind of talk about something that happened the other day. Um, I had a little bit of a mental crash out, breakdown, freak out. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Um, Basically, I, you know, I was having a good time and playing some games, having fun with friends. And when it was all over, I was just doing stuff, and suddenly a whole bunch, of invasive thoughts started entering my brain, and it sucked. It was really, really bad. I tried a lot to just like ignore them, um, but it started to overwhelm me, and so I wrote a quick little thing just to get it out of my head a little bit. Um, yeah. Uh, the next day I went to therapy. Um, it was already scheduled. Um, but I went to therapy and we talked about it, and my therapist said that she thinks it is my brain punishing me. No, that's not. I can't remember the phrase she used, but basically, my brain. Um, I felt guilty for enjoying myself and feeling good, and so my brain decided to just, I guess, protect itself. Uh, or I felt guilty, and it tried to protect itself because, if I feel good now, um, those people and everything could I could lose all that. I could be abandoned again, and um, my brain tried to, I guess, protect itself by just making me think that it was all not real or something like that. I don't know. It's complicated, and I hate it, and I hate my brain, and I wish it would fucking die. But um, she gave me this worksheet. It's called the FAST skills. Be fair, no apologies, stick to your values, and be truthful. And she said to try and use these. Um, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't understand this. um, I feel like, other than maybe the be fair part to myself, um, I, well, I guess I do apologize a lot. I don't know. I think it's going to take a while for me to get used to this thing and really grasp it. But that's for later. Today's New Year's Eve. We have Blood on the Clocktower at Hexagon Alley, starting at 8:30 in the night. Uh, Lucy and I will be storytelling, if we have enough people. If we only have enough for one person, I'm going to let Lucy storytell if she wants. We have enough for two, then I'll storytell. But we will see. Um, I'm I'm really exhausted, and I don't mean like physically tired. I mean I'm mentally exhausted, and there's a lot of things that I need to address, and I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I have so little that I'm trying to hold on to everything that I currently still have, even though I'm starting to realize that maybe some of those things aren't the healthiest. Um, yeah, I'll probably talk maybe more about that later. But right now it's like 8:30-ish in the morning. I need to go drive and make some money and get this day started.
Okay, so Hexagon Alley has a drink called Chocolate on the Clocktower. And I don't know what this is like. And if it's terrible, it's Lucy's fault. And I'm going to spit it directly into Lucy's face because it's very, very hot. And it's going to be like the poisonous mist that Asuka spits. And it's going to melt Lucy's face right off.
Okay.
And then we'll drink that. So this is hot chocolate, and I think they said Earl Grey tea. What? I don't know about that. I don't know if I like Earl Grey tea now that I think about it.
Okay. Yeah, well.
It's not bad. It's better than McDonald's hot chocolate. It doesn't really have much of a hot chocolate taste. That's weird. Yeah, it's very much. It's like someone dipped put a piece of Hershey's candy bar in a like a hot tea. I don't know.
We're called in by the other wolves.
Oh, I'll be aggressive with it too. Hey, when they try to turtle on you, you just be aggressive. Remember, just because they're old doesn't mean that sensation doesn't go away.
That was the first one.
So,
For this, in the 3 for 3, he pointed out poisoner from one of the rolls, and I was like, okay.
Well, you never played with me until I pointed at 3 evil players. That's what I do.
It is nearly 6 in the morning. New Year's Day, and I have just arrived home. Oh, it has been a long day, my friends. A very long day, but it's been productive. New Year's Eve, we ran Clocktower at Hexagon Alley for their big Roaring 20s celebration for New Year's Eve. And Lucy, story told, a 15-player game, and did absolutely amazing. I could not be more proud and happy for Lucy. It was a little chaotic, a lot of new players, so I spent a lot of time trying to explain things. But yeah, it was a good game. We got done with that a little bit around 12:30. Took Lucy Cold home, went out and drove Uber from about 1 a.m. to just before 6 a.m. And now I am going to go inside my house right there, and I'm going to go to sleep because I have been up for nearly 24 hours. About 30 more minutes, it'll be 24 hours. It'll be 24 hours, and I'm fucking exhausted. But we did it. We did all right. Now it's time to sleep. I have always allowed negativity to be one of my biggest driving factors of everything I've done. Whether it's good or bad, it's always been kind of driven by something really painful and negative. And that included my weight loss journey and my push to become a professional wrestler. See, I was very keen and I really wanted to be a professional wrestler, and I was working hard on it. And then a professional wrestler that I admired and I truly believe is a good person said something that made me so angry that I made it a mantra. They said, professional wrestling is for everyone. The ring is not. And I personalized that so much that every time I heard it, I would get defiant and I would think, fuck that person, fuck anyone who says that. I am going to prove that I belong in that fucking ring and that I
that I belong, that I wasn't a failure. And that was the other thing that I ended up writing on this mirror, failure. Because that is what I have felt like my entire life. That's what everybody just, I assume, sees when they see me, is they see a failure. So I wrote it on the mirror that every time I was in this gym and I was working out, I would look into that mirror and I would see myself and I would see failure. And that would motivate me to push harder, to go longer, but negativity can only go so far before, even with the good intentions, it just starts working against you. And then I look in the mirror and I see failure. I see wrestling is for everyone, the ring is not. And I needed to tweak it. I needed to give something positive. And I took something from another wrestler that I call a friend. I took something from Anakin Murphy. And I put failure over my dead body. And it worked for a little while. But again, negativity can only go so far. I have had, 2025 has not been the best year for me mentally. I have struggled more in this past year, especially in the past 6 to 7 months, than I have my entire life. And I need to change things. And one of the things I need to change is negativity. So, wrestling is for everyone. The ring is not. Failure over my dead body. Our mantra for 2026, it's none of those. The mantra for 2026, is, I deserve happiness. Peace.
What you want? What you want? What you want? Come on. What you want? What you want? Come on.